What's up, guys? Steven here. As you probably guessed by the title of this video, this is my review of the Floyd McGregor match, Mayweather McGregor match. Yeah, I have to be honest, I'm disappointed that Conor lost, even by stoppage. He lost in the 10th round at 1 minute 5 seconds, I believe. Before I go further into that, I do have to say I watched the fights through 11 Sports here in Belgium, and the main card fights were shitty as hell to watch because of the connection. It was not the internet, no internet faults whatsoever. My gigabyte speeds were off the charts, if you have to say it like I'm saying it. It was mainly the streaming service from 11 Sports. They acknowledged the problem because other users were complaining about it on Facebook and other social media places, and they said, well, we're working on it. We're receiving the stream from America as well. It has some delays, some faults, some errors, but we're doing the best we can. So yeah, by the end of the main card, the main match, everything went smooth, no problems anymore. So I was glad, because damn, I paid for it, you know. And basically it was the only match I wanted to see, because man, other than the second fight on the main card, none of the fights were entertaining. I mean, boxing is, I don't know, to my opinion, boxing ain't as entertaining as MMA. MMA, it's faster, it's more hard, more variations of fighting styles. It's not just on technique. So about Mayweather McGregor fight, in the first round McGregor came out strong, and in my opinion too strong. He tried to use his power shots too early in the fight. You can totally see that Mayweather was holding back the entire time in the first rounds. He didn't do much because he wanted to lure McGregor in. He wanted to overextend, use his jabs, use his power, use the movement to exhaust himself, to make him fatigue, which he did. By the 4th, 5th round, you clearly started to see that McGregor was exhausted, but he kept in the game. He stayed. He took shots, a lot of shots. He stayed. He stayed in the ring. He didn't give up. He didn't do anything. He basically, what it was in the first 2 rounds, McGregor was all the time in Floyd's face. He was haunting him. He was making him run away and shit. He hit him with some good shots, but Floyd, he was just waiting for it. I mean, you could clearly see that Floyd knew what he was doing. He got hit a couple of times when he was like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to do something else here. And yeah, then of course, as usual with the boxing matches, the clinching, the hugging, it's just stupid. I mean, McGregor made some mistakes. I'm not gonna say everything was perfect. It wasn't. But I do have to say this before I continue to give my opinion. This guy, Conor, came from MMA, had 4 months to prepare for Floyd Mayweather. Some say he's the greatest of all time. He now has a perfect record, 50-0. But McGregor was in the fight for 10 rounds before it was stopped. 10 rounds. I mean, you have to admit, that's I mean, kudos to McGregor. I mean, he I mean, in my eyes, it's a victory on his part because people were saying, "Oh, Floyd's is gonna end it in one round," just like they said McGregor was gonna end it in one round, or he would not survive the fifth, or he would end it by the fourth round or something like that, which obviously he didn't. But yeah, it was a very entertaining match. I do have to say, Floyd, being in the game for so long on the English boxing part, he knows all the dirty tricks and he utilized them really well. He really did. I mean, he kept ducking, then turning his back to McGregor so McGregor would hold him and bounce on the back of his head a couple of times. It happened a lot in the fight, really did. You could see that Floyd was just messing with him because he kept doing it. And also McGregor, each time they were separated by the referee, in the first rounds Floyd was already back in McGregor's face after the referee said go or box. So yeah, you can see in the later rounds that the referee had gotten the command to separate him even farther apart. He really had to come in and push him away, which is a stupid thing in boxing. In MMA you don't have that. It's only, oh, they're going to the clinch, okay, yeah, sure. But if they are not showing any activity, then the referee steps in and separates them, and then they just continue. But in boxing, they throw 2 punches and then they're back to hugging each other, and that's what frustrates me. It's not real fighting. To me, that is not real fighting. That's pure technical scoring points fighting with gloves. I mean, you guys really need to be, I mean, you really need to hear this, because I do think the match was great. I mean, the way it turned out was a bit sad for me, but hey, I enjoyed watching it. I had no problems with it. Still, place Floyd in an octagon against Conor McGregor. Inside 3 rounds, it's most certainly over for Floyd, because it's a whole different type of style, and you know Floyd is never going to do that. He ain't going to do that. He has the game. I mean, he has his game plan. He utilizes it every single time in his boxing matches, and he does it like the best. He does it like the best. He is the best at boxing. Or one of the best, because there have been many other boxers that are amazing and all, but damn, it was an entertaining match, really was. I'm a bit frustrated that Conor didn't win, because I know the boxing community is now gonna shit all over Conor and all over the UFC or mixed martial arts in general, saying how, see, boxing is better, blah blah blah. Yeah, sure, Floyd was better. Give Conor a rematch and a year to prepare. It ain't gonna be the same. You can trust me on that. But yeah, hey, he ain't gonna do that. He ain't gonna take that chance. They both got paid. They shook hands afterwards. They showed each other respect, so it's all good for me. Conor tried. He did his best. He did more than what people would have expected of him, and that's to me, that's an accomplishment on its own. And I'm proud of Conor that he did what he did. I'm proud of Floyd for doing what he did. He finished the fight like he said, and I want to thank Showtime for the shitty arrangements that they did for showing the fight in Belgium or other countries where they were unclear. I mean, come on, you want to watch them fight. The price in America to watch the entire card was $100. I would have paid to watch them all. I really would have paid to watch them all. But yeah, it says on the site, sorry, we don't show it in your region. Wait for further instructions or updates on which channels will show it. So I'm like, couldn't watch the damn fight. and that's what mainly frustrated me. But yeah, what can I say? It was great. Really was a great match. I enjoyed it. I did film some footage. There was my friend was there. There was basically there were two friends and two dogs, little puppies, Chihuahua dogs. Not puppies, not at all. But yeah, I'm gonna upload that footage once I get home. But now I have to do some work first. Not too long because I've been up since yesterday at 8 a.m. Belgium time, and it's now almost 8 a.m. again, so 24 hours awake. Not that good, but it was worth it because, man, it was a great match. I waited for it since they announced it, so nothing was gonna stop me to watch it. During the live stream of 11 Sports, with the constant lag, the faults, the errors, I really got frustrated, and I was like, man, fuck it, I'm just gonna try a VPN, and I installed the VPN mode. So I wanted to try to buy the UFC Fight Pass pay-per-view to watch it. They gave me an error code after 20 tries or something. I stopped it. So yeah, then I kept watching with 11 Sports. Thankfully they got their shit together when the main fight was starting. Yeah, it was a great night, and I look forward to all the people who said Floyd's gonna win, Conor's gonna lose, to throw it in my face. But hey, I'm gonna take it like a champ. He did good. He showed that even an MMA fighter with 4 months of preparations on pure boxing can do 10 rounds with the best, or with one of the best in the world. I do have to say, like Conor said in the ring after the winner was announced and all, the referee stepped in a little bit too early. Usually they step in, they ask, "Are you alright? You're alright?" and you go back. But I think that's gone now. They didn't want to give him the chance, I believe. Floyd should have gotten the chance to really finish the fight. You mean like knocking him down at least, then let the fight end. Conor wouldn't have minded that at all. He welcomed it. I mean, it would have been a really defeat for him. But now it's, what if? There's always going to be the question, what if the referee didn't stop it? Would he have bounced back like he did with the Nate Diaz second fight? You know, because he had trouble at the end of the second round, trouble in the third, trouble in the fourth, but he came back in the fifth. So yeah, what if? Let me guys know what you thought of the fight, if you have seen it. If you did not, I'm sorry. I'm sure there will be links somewhere where you can watch the whole thing. It will be uploaded soon somewhere. But hey, if you enjoyed it, hit the thumbs up. If you hated it, hit the thumbs down. The same goes for this video. If you did not like this video, hit the thumbs down, please. And if you did like the video, hit the thumbs up. Thank you. So yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys now. Be sure on the lookout. The live reactions, actually, are gonna be up soon, as soon as I get home. It's gonna be 2 videos because the camera stopped recording after some minutes. So I think I have two or three rounds that I didn't record, but then I recorded back as it was the final 2 or 3 rounds. I got the first 3 or something. I don't have the footage in picture, but you can hear the sound and you see me and my friends reacting to it. I mean, I don't know if they are in screen, but you can at least hear them. And the doggies, you can also see or hear the doggies. So yeah, enjoy, and be sure to look out for the fight.